Hello everybody and welcome back. It's another episode of Raw Ark Survival Ascended. I'm sorry it's been a little bit longer than usual. We're going through some personal stuff and I have been sick, but I am back at it. But a lot of stuff has happened since the last time I made a video. I have been still playing pretty frequently. So recently, as you could probably tell by the name of this video, you may be wondering what the name of this video means. Basically, I have been doing a lot of odds and ends jobs for people in the game, taming them things, bringing them resources, stuff like that, in exchange for different stuff. And if you look, I have, let's see, baby Argentavis, baby Triceratops, baby RG, another baby RG, a juvenile Rex. Those Rex eggs are mine. Brontosaurus. All of this stuff is stuff that I've been traded for. I have a lot of RG eggs. Right now, actually, I'm out here taming a Rhino Natha for somebody. If you look at this little 2x1, oh, excuse me. Yeah, I am still a little bit sick. This little 2x1 hutch right here. It's got a generator with a cryopod with 4 cryoed brontos, and I have some pheromones because recently the Rhino for some reason has not been working. I am trying to get that working for somebody. They paid me with a Ascendant pick and hatchet blueprint that I would very much like to have, but I heard too, because the impregnation hasn't been working, I've heard that if you leave render and come back, it could work. So I'm going to see if that works for getting a Rhino. Just trying to get a higher level. There was a level 10 female earlier, but that was a little too low for his liking. So we're going to see what we can find. I went to go pick up a Rex egg earlier, so I was gone for a little bit. I'm back in render, so hopefully the Rhinos, it's glitching. Hopefully the Rhinos have had time to respawn. So I've been working a little bit on my base as well, trying to get that more situated. I didn't like leaving my tames just kind of exposed. So I made this little platform kind of out in the ocean. I did get kind of boxed in on both sides by people, so I didn't really like that. So I kind of built backwards onto the ocean instead of to the side like I had wanted to. But it's been going pretty well. One of my main goals right now is to get a Giga. And right now, as I'm filming this video, and probably as you're watching it, Winter Wonderland is still active, so there's a lot of event colored dinosaurs. I was able to find a 145 male raptor with a female baby, so I've breeded them up a little bit, and I've gotten a couple of eggs, and I've traded those out. But one of the, there's a red drop over there. One of the biggest things too is one of my neighbors who I've done a lot of trading with, and we've made a lot of transactions, is he asked me to tame a female Yudi for him. And so I took my, geez, where are the Rhinos? Excuse me. So I took my RG and I went out looking for a female Yudi. I found a level 10, and he said he didn't care what level the Yudi was. So I was like, oh cool, I'll just grab this Yudi right here. And that Yudi died. And so I spent the next 45 minutes looking for another Yudi. Sorry, my wife's baking, so she needs to set her timers. I spent the next 45 minutes looking for another Yudi. I eventually found a level 95. I need a stamina break. It took about 15 minutes to crank it out. As you can see on my bottom left, I do have an Ascendant crossbow now. That is one of the things that I was able to trade for. Excuse me. And finally I got it out, and it took forever to tame, and it fell up all the way, but that's okay. And so I went with my RG. I was trying to find some more raw prime meat, because that made it go a little bit faster. Oh, excuse me. And then off to the side I see, there's an alpha Carnotaurus. I think it was like level 10. And I was like, let me kill this, right? And it'll give me a whole bunch of prime meat, right? So I fight the Carnotaurus. All of a sudden another Carnotaurus shows up, and I'm like, oh cool, like I'll kill that Carnotaurus, because I was running low on health because of attacking the Carnotaurus that was biting me. And then I look and I notice that they're actually both alpha Carnotauruses, but the way they were situated, my RG was trapped, it was pinned. So my RG died. It was a very powerful, high level RG. I was super upset about that. And this whole fight took place over the side of like a waterfall. So I had to jump over the waterfall, make it back on foot to where the Yudi was tamed out. And I literally just hid in the trap overnight with campfires, freezing my butt off, waiting for it to tame up. Eventually it did tame up, and I had to walk it back to the coastline, which was annoying. Eventually I'm able to walk it back to the coastline and build a raft. And on the way to the coastline, of course, fighting off dire wolves and what are those? saber-tooths and all of that stuff, and fighting them off with my pike. But I have a Mastercraft pike, so it's not a huge deal, and I got my Yudi. And I get to the shore and I make a raft. I'm like, oh cool, this will be smooth sailing from here on out, right? I just put it on the raft. And boom, there we are, right? It was not that easy, right? As I'm coming around one of the glaciers, some eels come up from out of nowhere, and they start attacking the RG, which was, of course, very fun, right? So not the RG, they start attacking the Yudi. That is a very pretty looking bear. It looks like a Skittle. What level is it? Level 50. A little too low. Excuse me. So the Yudi gets knocked off the raft. I think it's gonna die. Eventually, it won't climb onto the glacier. It just keeps clipping through the glacier, which is very annoying. And eventually I'm able to lead it by swimming and hopping on the ice. Excuse me. I hope you guys aren't too bothered by my sickness. I know it's kind of annoying. I'm able to lead it to the shore, and then we have to walk the whole rest of the way back to the guy's base. And the entire ordeal took a good 2.5-3 hours. From the moment I got to the northern biome, the snow biome, to getting it back to his base, it took a good 3 hours. And I don't know why it was dumb. This happened after cryopods had been released, and I don't know why I didn't think to take a spare cryopod. I don't think I had any, but if you could see now, look, I have all of these cryopods. I have so many cryopods. Now this isn't even all of them. I do have some that are cryoed up, some dinosaurs that are taking up space. This is frustrating. There's no radios. But yeah, so that guy hired me to tame the Yudi. In exchange, I can't remember what all he gave me, but part of the thing was he gave me 2 Yudi eggs. Both of them hatched twin females, so they're both kind of low level, which is kind of good and bad. It's good that I have females, bad that I have low levels, and I also don't have a male, so I'm gonna have to get a male. But yeah, I've been doing just kind of odd and end stuff for people, and I have so many Yudi eggs or RG eggs that I don't even need. This is ridiculous. There was a time when you could find a rhino practically instantly when you were looking for them. That's not really the case anymore. Now they take a little bit to respawn in. It is a little bit annoying. Take a quick stand break. Okay. That's one of the things I was able to attain through trading and doing on and end jobs was I got a level 6 donkey. The guy had given me a higher level donkey, and then I logged off and I logged back in and it had died, and I was really annoyed about that. But I got a donkey, it's only level 6. It should be a little bit higher now, only because it's been sitting in a cryopod for the past who knows how long. Just out for a nice little Monday stroll. This is frustrating. And of course, the first rhino, it is going to work. Watch. The rhino is going to impregnate, and the first rhino I ever get in PvE online isn't even going to be my rhino. It's going to be for somebody else, just like the Udi. That was a good, nice 95 Udi. And it wasn't for me. Ugh. One thing too is I'm on Twitter a lot, right, for like ARC news and stuff like that, and I follow some of the content creators that I like that do ARC. And I remember too, something popped up saying that the rhino taming wasn't working, or the impregnation, and like people were asking Wildcard to get on that, but apparently it is working. I guess you just have to leave render. I know some people were saying too it's because you have to let it out of the trap, which I do either way, because I know they said that I guess the old way is it would allow you to leave it in the trap and it would still impregnate, but I guess it doesn't do that anymore. You need to let it out of the trap. But if you see my other videos, you see that I always let it out of the trap. So I don't know what the big deal is. I gotta say though, I am excited because I think Winter Wonderland dropped the same day that Cryos did, right? I think they were dropped together. This is ridiculous. There's absolutely no rhinos around. I think they dropped at the same time, right? And well, for one thing, excuse me. Oh man, yeah. As you come over here, you'll see. See, they lent me that metal foundation. No fuel. No fuel. What do you mean no fuel? I put fuel in it. Oh, 3 days. Okay. Yeah. I don't know why my food's not in my inventory for some reason. But starting off with the Winter Wonderland, I think this is my first Winter Wonderland on official servers, which is kind of annoying because people will shamelessly steal drops right from out under your nose, and I think it's kind of annoying, and I kind of hate it a whole lot. Jeez, I'm sorry for the yawning. The thing is too, there's a lot of PC, but I'm gonna go back to my base real quick. There's no rhinos right now. I'm gonna go back to base. Those pheromones have 13 hours, 10 hours, 14 hours. I got some time. I also want to plant these rocker root carrots. Yeah, people will shamelessly steal out from under your noses. The only Winter Wonderland I've been able to get so far was I showed up, and of course this other guy showed up too because he was trying to steal the drop from me. But it was going to land on top of somebody's base, right? But it just like warped through the base and he flew off because I don't think he was from around here. The base that it's in question is right over there, and I've seen their base, and their base is up on stilts. So it did go through the base, but it went down under the bottom through the still. So I got some pretty good stuff out of... Ooh, there's a blue drop with the ring. So I was able to get the 1 drop. But PC, from what I understand, PC's stuff is a little bit stronger, obviously, so theirs will load up quicker. And so it's easier for them to move quickly. Look at that. Look at that. You don't deserve this. You don't deserve that bug. I want the bug. Oh, look at them getting Vecna'd. Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. That was scary. I thought I was about to get jumped. Jurassic Park 7, Return of the Flying T-Rexes. Let me see. What is that? Doughhead saddle, jerky, whoops, enduro soup, stimulant, arrows, and that's about it. Oh, you said that drop. Jeez, the warp, the lag. Oh, it's annoying. Woof. I might not even be able to tame a rhino in this video. We'll see how it goes. If I can even find one. Titanosaur. Those things are annoying. Those are what killed my dinosaur the last time. The Titanosaur. They were killed my PT. Alright, and here we are. We're at my base. I know it's taking a little bit to render in. But this building right here is going to be the hatchery once I get the ACs up and running. That's the plan. Let me see. Drop this off. This is narcoberries, right? What is this? Savor root, narcoberries, long grass. Okay, I don't need all these miho berries. Mijo. Okay, let me see. It's in the... Ooh, excuse me, it's in the... There we go. Ooh, excuse me. I just put all 3 of them in. I don't have... What's going on? Maybe I have to, like, clear it. Seated. Let me see. Let me take all this out. Let me see. Is it like Stardew Valley? You have to clear it first before you can put something in? How do I do? I've never done that before. I usually just... I don't want to deposit fertilizer. Could you not? Broski, could you not? And I can't even like fight it because it'll kill me. I just have to let them thump around my house. If I pick it up, will that work? Oh wait. Destroy planted crop. There we go. It is like Stardew Valley. You gotta clear it. Jeez. It's the rumbling all over again. That's annoying. Okay, deposit fertilizer. God, those things are annoying. You have no idea. Alright. I'm sure you do have an idea because you're watching this. You probably play Ark. Look at this buffoon. This clown. God, it's annoying. It just drops a massive turd on my lawn. So these dinosaurs right here are all... I'm trying to get rid of them. I'm trying to sell them or give them away for free. I'm not even trying to sell them. But those are early game tames. I did sell my my Theory. I sold her for 500 hard polymer. I was kind of sad because I really like that Theory, but I will plan on getting a new one. I've noticed my Bronto has a platform saddle. It's a Mastercraft platform saddle. I got out of a red drop with the ring. I was super excited about that. And if we come over here to show you guys the new additions, come right here. Here we have the the headstones for people that I've lost, starting with Ikran, my PT, and you are ruining the moment, dude. God. And he's doing it because he knows he can too. He's all smug about it. Look at that. Look at that smug face he's got. God, you're annoying. So Ikran was the first to die, killed by one of these frickers. After that, you can't even see. Was Hilo, my first powerful RG. After that, we had Pokey, which was my Moss Chops, which was killed stupidly by the Dilophosaur. And then Frightful. I would kill you if I could. Oh my god. And then we have Frightful, which was the RG in question the day that I tamed the Yudi. And unfortunately, I can already tell you there's going to be more. Oh my god, I hate this thing. I would try to lure it away, but the last time that I did that, I lost my max level PT. And then here we have my little dinosaur little pen. So you've got these Rexes. I have a couple more Rexes. I think the last time you guys saw, I have the, what is this? This one was supposed to be, the Rhino kibble was supposed to be for taming a Rhino. At this point, I might just tame a Rex, to be completely, or not tame a Rex. I might use a Trike, to be completely honest, for taming that. Something. And then we have Hella, which was given to me. She's my only breeder right now, which is unfortunate. I wish I had more female. Actually, what gender is that Rex? Oh my god. It is a male. It's only level 28, but it's a really cool shade of black. And these are probably going to all be cryo soon. I don't have any boss Rexes yet. I'm trying to get cool colors, which is something that I want to do. I tamed up this Iguanodon, and I named him Cedar because that's all he's for, is for turning stuff into seeds. And let me see. And then, yeah, I got a Phiomia. Rude. Oh, excuse me. And here, right here, we have the two Raptors. They're the event colors. And I thought they were pretty, and they were pretty high level too when I found them. So that was good. And that's basically it. Let me activate double XP. Oh, excuse me. Alright, and then yeah, so I have, these are the RGs that I've raised, Atlas, Hollow, and Challenger, with more coming eventually. I have all of these, so let me show you two inside. How's that looking like? Oof. It's all rotten. I need to do a meat run. Oh, you know what? Here, hold on. I got this bunk bed too. Let me just look. Okay. I want to build a greenhouse. Eventually, I would like to build an actual greenhouse. Transfer all of that. Except for that. And then I'll show you guys inside and I'll show you guys the rest of the cryopods. If this behemoth of a dummy would just go away. Honestly, too, if nobody takes these, I've offered them up. Nobody wants them. If nobody wants them, I'm just gonna wipe them. I know that sounds kind of harsh, but I don't need them for anything. They're just taking up resources and space. How much fuel? Ooh, let's look at fuel for an hour. I'm gonna need to make more gas. I'm gonna turn it off right now. Let's see. Let me show you guys. These are the rest of them. Ready? I got a baby raptor. Baby T-Rex, baby Utyrannus, baby Utyrannus, baby Argentavis, baby Argentavis, baby RG, my level 6 donkey, baby Yudi, baby Raptor, baby Raptor. Oh, that is actually not mine. That's for somebody. That was in exchange for the Rex. Baby, oh no, that's a full-grown trike. My 223 Dilophosaur that I'm still trying to sell. And my Triceratops. Let me put you in. I'm just going to transfer all of the cryopods, actually. I don't need any of them right now. I got 49 whole cryopods. 50 whole cryopods. That's actually pretty cool. I did not expect it to be that easy for me to amass that many cryopods. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so here we got my blueprints. This Mastercraft crossbow blueprint. If it would transfer like it's supposed to. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. What is that? The event trike eggs that I was gifted. That. I actually have, what do I have now? I found in a drop too, I found some Ascendant flak boots, which was good because I remember I gave as a gift my Mastercraft flak boots, and I was like, oh man, I should have done that later on, but that actually works out. And I got my Mastercraft chest piece, Journeyman helmet, Journeyman gauntlets, so just trying to work on from that. I don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. What do I need? I think I need all of this, really. Is it too heavy? Ooh, of course it is. Okay, I'm going to push that back. That's good enough. Okay. Yeah, I know this is kind of the boring stuff, but I haven't been at my base all day. I've been just running around, and I've been sick, so I haven't actually been playing all day. I've been just dying in a corner, reading a book. Does anybody who watches these videos, does anybody like to read? I'm currently reading this book called, and to be completely honest, I don't think anybody's made it this far in the video. I also found some Mind Wipe tonic, and I traded it for some exceptional kibble, but I want to use the kibble before it goes bad. Man, I'm gonna need to make more storage box already. This is my saddle. I only have the one saddle. Oh no, is it full or did it just become full? I think it just became full. Okay, I need to make another one. I'm in desperate need of storage. I would like to build a vault, but like, do you really need a vault? I'm happy with that. I don't need that. I'm happy with my nice little collection of blueprints. I've seen some people on the Discord server who are like trying to sell their stuff, have some crazy. Oh, I just realized I still have the saddle. Have some like crazy blueprints, right? And I'm like, geez, like that's crazy. What level is it? Bronto saddle. Trying to see, what can I throw out? A primitive trike saddle. I'll throw that. I can just make another trike saddle. Let me see. I don't need all this rotten meat either, but I've just been trying to organize. I'm in desperate need of some. All right, so the eggs. Put in there. What is that? Enduro soup. I just throw my stimulants in there. I don't know why. Pheromone. Some shadow steak saute. I actually found, when I found that shadow steak saute, I also found 3 pieces of raw mutton. And I was like, oh, no way. Like, that'll be cool. I could like maybe use that later. And I was an idiot. And I put it in with, how long does that last? I'm gonna throw it in there, but I'm never gonna use it. I was like, oh, cool, like I can maybe use this raw mutton later on. And I, like an idiot, I put it in my RG. Ooh, and I didn't realize that my RG hadn't eaten a little bit. So I put the meat in his inventory and he ate the mutton, and I was kind of sad about that. Let me see, I'm gonna put this bunk bed down. I don't really need a bunk bed, but I mean, it's what I got. Nice. Very Sergeant Bilko looking. I'm gonna take care of those berries. I'm just trying to empty out my inventory, and I'm probably gonna go looking for rhinos again. He said he doesn't really care what level. He said preferably higher, but he also said he doesn't want me to like waste all my time. I can go poop. I probably should. I was also gifted a buttload of fertilizer. I don't really need all this fertilizer because my friend, he has a dung beetle, and he gave me a bunch of fertilizer. You see, this looks empty, but I think it's all in my raft inventory. I have a bunch of it. All right, let me see. I'm gonna put these berries in. What is that? That is adorable. What? Let me see. I have berries. I'm gonna tame this thing. I mean, like, it's only a level 10, but it is like the event colors, and I think it's really pretty. It's a male. I wonder what Tang. I think Tang's a male too. Tang's my other Lister store. Put the berries away. In here, I have meat. I wouldn't have a problem. I need to raise. Oh, I just realized this thing needs love and affection. Wants to cuddle. Weird. Let me see. Berries. Alright. I do want to raise everything. The only reason that I've had so far to... I don't want to leave the eggs because if I feel like I'm a very big procrastinator, and I feel like if I leave them, they're just going to end up going bad. So I'm hatching them, and then I'm going to raise them as is convenient for me. The biggest problem is just getting them to juvenile stage, especially the Rexes, because they take a little while. Fortunately, that... Oh, you know what? I'm going to throw out that black Rex that I got. Oh, I'm going to need to turn back on the generator. I just realized that I kind of went off on a tangent right now. I was talking about the cryopods earlier in Winter Wonderland. So this is my first Winter Wonderland. I'm excited about that. But I'm not excited about these new cryopod requirements. I think they're kind of dumb. I really hate them. It's not convenient. And I think I mentioned before, people were always saying like, oh, like we hate cryopods because I think they make the game too easy, right? But what they really meant was they don't like cryopods because it makes the game too hard because we'll be fighting some guy. And all of a sudden the guy will drop a Giga on his head. Right? And then they're all butthurt about that. It's the same thing with I don't want to say that's a skill issue because PvP can be kind of rough. Yay! I was gonna name it Torque, like turquoise, but I already have a turquoise. I already named something Torque. Stop all. I'm gonna cryo and throw it back out. I think I mentioned too that they should just have separate servers for like people who want different things. If you want to be in a server that has cryos, that's an option. One server without cryos, that's an option. And just give us the regular cryos. But what they could alternatively do is they could just make different cryopods for different servers. So if you're on a PvE server, it works a certain way, and a PvP server works a certain way. Because this is kind of ridiculous. Everybody here is like, oh, I didn't mean to put that in there. Everybody here is like really nice. So like I don't think there's really a need for them to nerf cryopods. Let me see. This is my Alpha Rex room. I kind of want to make a mount for that. I'll probably put it up on the wall right there. Let me see. Access inventory. That away. I'm just gonna transfer. I was already full. Right there. The only thing I put in was the one thing that I needed. Okay. Also, I don't know why I have you. I need to seriously reorganize everything. Everything's really disorganized in here. Let me see. You. Keep the tranks. I don't know where all my tranks are actually. I have a bunch of tranks. Everything's kind of thrown to the wind right now. Okay. Oh, it's full. Oh, there are my tranks. I'll throw it in with there. Okay. Sorry if you could hear the traffic outside. I have my door open for the cat so they can get some fresh air. Okay, put that there. Put this in there. I'm trying to collect a bunch of beer because I want to... Idiot, he's back. I want to tame a Cali, or I don't remember how to say their names. I've only tamed them like once in my entire life, so I'm not very familiar with them. I know they're very good though. I've heard they're very useful. Let me see. Okay, he's imprinted. Drop the berries off. Okay. My voice, excuse me, my voice is kind of starting to give out. I've been talking too long. That's kind of how it works with a lot of things, especially like when me and my wife play Fortnite. I try to stand up and get close to the screen because it's better for me. but I was standing up for too long and my body started to feel like really weak. Juvenile Rex, and then I'll take an empty cryopod turn this on. Yeah, like when you first place down the cryo fridge, there's a 3-minute cooldown before you can uncryo stuff. It's this huge mess. It doesn't need to be a mess. Only because they listened to what some people wanted and not what other people wanted. And I don't like that. Yes, that's actually pretty useful. I don't need the Narco Seeds though. And I don't know. I don't like that. I feel like they need to take a bunch of people's stuff into consideration. I have heard too, though, that they might. This is more of a rumor, though, that they might change cryopods when extinction comes out, because that's what it was native to. And I really hope that they do. I really hope that this is just a test run. Close. Gracias. Okay. So I have Willow. Tang is a female, which means I can breed my Lystrosaur. That makes me happy. Okay. Alright, you shall be named... Why are you moving? Stop moving. I don't know. I think of a name for it later. If you have any name recommendations, leave them in the comments for this blue boy. And then I'm going to throw out this guy. Right? Look at it. Look at how cool. Where is it going? Like, look at it. It's like such a cool shade of like grayish black. They told me that I could have any one except for 2, and I immediately picked this one. I know it's not the super high level that I would have preferred, but I'm not interested in it for its level. I just want its colors to breed out with some of my other Rexes. It keeps doing that, and I don't like it. Stop. Try this one more time. It's juvenile. Go all the way back here. Yeah, this by itself, this little... I haven't touched on it very long. I'm gonna uncryo. Oh, I was too far, I think. There we go. Yeah, I just don't want to say anything on the trough. That looks weird. Yeah, 29. Once carried an hour. I'll probably need to read that. Yeah, so I got this behemoth gate out of a drop, and I literally used my theory to harvest all of these walls. As you can probably see, it's like... I maybe can't see. I can't really jump over. Oh, here, I'll do this. It's double walled, and my goal is to make it go as high as it can. Maybe put a ceiling over it. And then I have this little balcony, and I'm going to put, because this, if you see, is pretty close to open water. Like, open water is like right there, and I'm scared of megalodons. Like, I had to do that ramp, that pillar all the way down. I'm scared of megalodons coming and like trying to attack my stuff. Nothing's hit it so far. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to put the plant species, like X or whatever it's called, along the side, and they'll shoot whatever comes too close. And then I have this little thing over there, which I haven't even really gotten far with, but that's going to be a nice little bit too. Alright, but I think right now I'm going to go back for the Rhino, and I think that this video is nearing its conclusion, only because my throat is killing me, and it hurts to talk. So thank you all so much for tuning into this video. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry once again for the quality of my voice. I know it's not the silky smooth quality you're used to. Don't laugh at me. But thank you everybody so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.